Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Arman bin Razali. I am from class MC110-1B. My matrix number is 2020880796. So for today, I'm going to give you a persuasive speech. So, shall we? Okay. Do you know what is small, white in color, has a sponge as the filter, and has a massive potential in killing a person? Yes, it is the myth, the legend, the one and only cancer stick, generally known as cigarette. But today, I am not talking about cigarettes. I'm going to talk about what is in the cigarettes that makes a lot of people got hooked on it. Do you have any idea what is in a cigarette? Well, a cigarette contains more than 10 kinds of chemicals, which is butane, cadmium, carbon monoxide, methane, arsenic, methanol, and the culprit itself, nicotine. So, what is nicotine? Well, nicotine is a chiral alkaloid, which is a highly addictive substance that can be found in a cigarette, cigar, e-juice. E-juice is a liquid form of nicotine, which is used in a e-cigarette, and hookah. So, as a teenager, I am very sure that teens this day has involved themselves in consuming nicotine on a daily basis. Based on my experience, I have a few friends who smokes. They said that smoking helps us to relieve stress. I must agree with that statement, but what kills you does not make you stronger. Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about how nicotine can be a great use for us, but at the same time destroys us. So, for the first point is, nicotine can be used as a medical treatment. Smoking and the damage it does to our health can be treated with the use of nicotine by using gums, dermal patches, lozenge, inhalers, and nasal sprays infused with the controlled levels of nicotine are given to the patients to wean them off their dependence. There are also nicotine patch, and it works much better than the others. It is a much faster alternative for acting as a nicotine replacement. With this, the smokers can quit smoking easily now with the help of this nicotine replacement. For the second point is, nicotine is a highly addictive. For an example, a smoker cannot quit smoking directly. This is because of the nicotine has to be completely gone from his or her body before the smoker is free from nicotine. This process is called nicotine withdrawal. During the process of nicotine withdrawal, there are few symptoms can occur to the smoker. For an example, the smoker will easily get mood swings, stress, anxiety, panic attack, and sleep disorder. Because of this process, most smokers fail to quit smoking as they cannot handle the process, hence they give up. It is very hard for a nicotine addict to stop consuming nicotine. They are going through a pretty rough time. I have a friend who is a smoker. He wanted to quit smoking so bad, but it's very hard for him. As you can see, nicotine does ruin one's life. It is not easy for them to stop. So, we should help them if we can. By doing that, maybe we could boost their confidence? I'm not sure. And then, for the third point is, did you know that nicotine is classified as a poison? Well, some people tend to get overdose on nicotine. Why is this possible, you ask? Well, a person will not get overdose by smoking alone. Overdose may occur when a person consumes much more amount of nicotine. Yes. For an example, when a person smokes a 6 milligram of nicotine daily, and suddenly that person changes his or her daily nicotine intake from 6 milligram to 22 milligram, he or she would be overdosed with nicotine. Nicotine poisoning is associated at sufficiently high doses. When a child is diagnosed with nicotine poisoning, the results would the results can be morbidity and even death. As you can see, not only the adults can be affected by the nicotine poisoning, but minors can also get involved. As you can see, it affects our surroundings. Well, most of the points that I have told you about nicotine is bad, but there are a few good points too. At the end of the day, nicotine is very bad for our body and our health. I have something interesting to tell you. Did you know that nicotine is at least as difficult to give up as heroin? Heroin as in drug? Now we have the evidence that shows how nicotine can be so bad for us. Well, in conclusion, do not consume nicotine at all costs, because once you do it, it is very hard for you to get away from it. Kindly take my advice, as it will help you, inshallah. So that's all from me. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.